Recently, the Rivergate team headed into Boston for Hubspot's 2019 Inbound Conference. It was a tidal wave of good info over 4 days. We recently regrouped, and today we're whittling it down to 2 surprising facts, 2 big ideas, and 2 good reminders from our time there. First up, 2 surprising facts. Call leads back within 5 minutes. The odds of qualifying a lead who has contacted you drop precipitously after that. Second, this one was really surprising to us. Jay from World Data showed a study that open rates go up 21% for B2B, that's business to business, when you send at least 5 times per month. You, like us, might have been thinking that less is more. But he went on to say that on the one hand, 28% of people subscribe because of too many emails, or at least that's the reason they give. But 72% say the reason they unsubscribe has nothing to do with frequency. And there is data to suggest that those who receive emails too often are just cleaning out many of their subscriptions and they weren't reading to begin with. So they weren't your people anyway. Instead, focus on providing relevant content to the people who do read your emails, and it turns out they'll read more when you send more. Next up, 2 big ideas. These are not groundbreaking, but were put so clearly that they shifted my thinking and framing. The first was from Dharmesh Shah, the co-founder of HubSpot, in his keynote. Really, both of the co-founders' keynotes, him and Brian Halligan, are worth watching in full, at least streaming the audio on your commute. They're great ideas and business thinking. They're really only tangentially related to the HubSpot product. We'll link it for you. HubSpot Spotlight, or rather Dharmesh's Spotlight, featured several Venn diagrams, including my favorite, which you may have caught on LinkedIn. But this one really felt relevant to our customers. As service providers, so much of our business foundation is trust. And this definition felt so clear and simple to capture this big, complex idea it feels like we're all constantly grappling with. Trust includes companies that do the things we want, and just as important, doesn't do the things we don't want. His example was Facebook lets us share the photos that we want, but they're also using our data in ways that we don't want, and that's why their trust is bottoming out. He proposed that all companies should have to take this oath of experience. We will deliver the experience, the whole experience, and nothing but the experience. The second big idea was from Tamsin Webster. She discussed how people all want to believe that they're smart, capable, and good. To initiate long-term change, you have to build on their beliefs, not contradict them. So it might work for the short term to tell customers that they're stupid or incompetent or bad, and therefore they need to buy what you're selling, but it won't stick. Eventually, they'll get sick of feeling bad and move toward the thing that make them smart, capable, and good. So for example, you're not upgrading your system because you're an incompetent manager who can't keep up with trends. We already know that you're a smart manager who's trying to balance all kinds of competing priorities. And upgrading your system will help you check off a number of things on the list. You're making this change because you're already smart, capable, and good. Now for 2 good reminders. These are things that haven't changed, but the evidence continues to build in their favor. First, social media continues to be a great place to reach B2B targets. 84% of CEOs are now using LinkedIn. And finally, you don't always have to start from scratch to keep up with your content and website traffic goals. Going through older content and refreshing it, re-optimizing it for updated Google preferences can help you get new traffic by moving to the front while building on the fact that it's established content. That's it for now. We really could yammer for days about the insights that we heard. So reach out to us if you have any other thoughts about this or other ideas.